What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Next Level channel. Really excited for this coming winter, but just wanted to kind of give you guys an update, talk about what I do in the summertime, all those fun things. So let's get into it. All right. Well, happy summer, guys. And I know Heydays is around the corner. In the past, with the Next Level channel, we've done a number of different things. We've done kind of our first video at Heydays. We've also kind of been delayed with a lot of things and then not had a video until the first of the year. So trying something a little bit different this year, just trying to get everybody excited, get the blood pumping. God knows mine is. As most of you guys know, something that I got to do just this last week was go ride in South America at Sled Chili. It was a lot of fun. Snow was minimal. You never know what you're gonna get when you go there. We had days where we had blue sky. We didn't have a ton of snow, but man, we could see the entire area. And so there was a lot of things that I kind of took for granted about the last trip, and this one we really got to sort of immerse ourselves in the culture, learn a lot more about Chile, learn a lot more about Caesar, his family, his operation, his guides. And I tell you that all in all, it was one of the most amazing experiences that I think that anybody could ever ask for, and I certainly had a lot of fun. Something else about Chile that was really cool is you guys remember that this was a contest from last year, and a guy named Nick Lippin and his girlfriend Olivia that happened to live up in Moran, Wyoming, and they're actually both guides for Togety Mountain Lodge. Well, Nick is the one that did the Can You Pull It Abby Bag Challenge, and he was randomly selected, and then of course wanted to take his girlfriend Olivia. Olivia had never been out of the country, and it just turned out to be such an amazing setup. Those two were literally such an asset to our trip, even though they were the winners. We're supposed to be have our stuff together and cater to them. Nick actually spoke really good Spanish, and that helped us so much just within the traveling aspect of that. And you guys will see that Climb's gonna put together a video about our adventure. And so I'm just kind of tagging off of that a little bit to share my experience with it. But it was really fun having them sharing their stories, their experiences. But along with that, we were there with Climb. We had Dustin Pancarry with us, Matt Entz, and we had Blake, that I think most of you guys know Blake, that helps Chris Brandt with a lot of his media. And so the intent there was to film everything that we were experiencing there in Chile, but then also we had the gear launch. So the 2023 gear launch for Climb, so we were all wearing new pieces from that, including some of the casual stuff, and I thought to just sort of honor that. This is some new casual stuff from Climb, including the jeans. And so Climb, we're getting real close. By the time we make board shorts, I won't have to go anywhere else. I've got shoes, socks, undies, jeans, shirts, and then obviously all the killer outerwear that's out there. So that was another component to what we were doing there. And having the time to do it, having the good sunshine, being around the araucaria trees, and just having all the support from Caesar and his staff, wearing some of this stuff as well, was just an absolutely awesome, again, experience. Okay, so enough about Chile. Summertime. So summer for me, I think there's quite a few of you that either follow me on social, which by the way, my social is no longer Sledneck Dan, it is now Next Level Dan. For those of you that are still living under rocks and don't realize that my account was pulled, and my new account, Next Level Dan, is where you'll find me. So I appreciate those that have followed or continue to re-follow that. But if you guys have been following me for a while, you'd know that I own and operate an asphalt business, a seal coating business in the summertime. That has been unbelievably busy this year. My guy, Jason Blair, that has worked for me from the very start of Next Level, continues to work for me. We've been doing that this is our 9th summer as asphalt preservation specialists is what we call each other. It's pretty awesome, but nevertheless, that's been really good. That keeps us going all summer long, and I really enjoy that work. I think most of you know that I really do love all things black, and so it's nice that I go out and I spray black on asphalt every day. But it also allows us to play, and some summer activities that I really like getting into. I like riding in my Ranger, so big props to Polaris for allowing me to have that program with Polaris ORV. The new Ranger Trail Boss North Star Edition is about as nice as like a really nice outfitted Ford F-150. It's got everything I need, power windows, heat, air conditioning. I do a lot to them, but it's amazing that that thing is basically, it rolls off the assembly line, and that's something that you can go and buy. Not unlike the Razors, the Generals, the new Expedition, and then obviously the new brand new Ranger that they just released, which I am licking my lips over. That thing is just absolutely awesome. But in another video, we'll talk about my Polaris Ranger and all the things that we did to that and all of the rad companies that helped me put it together. So I like riding my Ranger. I got into, you guys know me that I'm pretty big into mountain biking. I like pedal assist e-bikes. I've been doing that for a number of years. And then just this year I got a Talaria, which is kind of the other Sur-Ron. Lot of fun. I dirt biked for a ton of my younger life, and it's funny that there's so much focus on the dirt biking, and there's so many guys that will use dirt biking as a cross trainer to snowmobiling. And I agree, there's a lot of top athletes in the snowmobile world that are literally top athletes in the dirt bike world as well. E-bikes for me and the Talaria, I mean, it's 127 pounds, it goes 50 miles an hour, it's got a, it lasts for maybe 40 or 50 miles, something like that. But just a ton of fun, and just like my e-foil, just like a lot of things that are electric, I actually enjoy the quiet. It's really, really fun for me to just kind of rip around these trails, hear my breath, and just not be, it's just not always about the loud craziness of snowmobiles sometimes. And so that's a real enjoyable thing for me to do in the summertime. My wife, Irina, she's got a horse. She's been out riding her horse literally every single day, and the thought with the Talaria was getting to go on some of those single track trails with her and being electric and quiet, not disturb the horse, and that was kind of the idea behind it. But anyway, been a ton of fun doing that. I live on the water. I mean, because of what I do as an occupation in the summer, everything is just boiling hot on the asphalt. Being out on my houseboat, being out in the water, whether it's on my foil, on the stand-ups, whether it's wakeboarding, taking a trip to Lake Powell. It's been a really involved summer, and they go super quick, and maybe that's the point, is we get through these months that we have to, and then we start putting a ton of focus into winter. Yeah! All right, well, hopefully you guys are stoked on this video. I just wanted to give everybody a heads up, say hi, welcome back, and again, just share my excitement, all things that I do in the summer, and I'm sure you guys do too. I mean, this is a lot of fun. It's also really good training for snow. Look for some more videos that are, as we get closer to winter, really putting a lot of focus on fitness. And so as we go into the year, we're prepared for it, and we can make the sport that we already love so much that much better because we're in shape for it. You guys leave those questions and comments. Know that we're alive, we're doing it again. We'll see you guys, a lot of you guys at Hay Days. We'll see you next time.